Welcome back to MCS's private reading material. This time you all voted to take the car wreck into the big city. That's a good choice, I'm sure. The general idea with Car Crunch is that it takes a little bit to build up speed, but once it gets going, it is going. It's also a lot bouncier than you would expect, and kind of ricochets off of most things, sort of like that. The other thing is that the sound effects that it makes when it slams into things are so satisfying to hear that it makes it really hard to not just tilt the remote and the stage as in extreme angles constantly so you can hear that sound effect. You need to drop down here and then edge back up to be able to get the green crystal in a single pass, which is difficult enough with any ball, especially with this one where it's very hard to, once you tilt the stage back fully horizontal, it's hard to get control of the Car Crunch again. I knew that was there. I intentionally skipped that crystal so I could show that this is what happens when there's still crystals. That's why I did that. And I did that because I knew that that was a shortcut that I could take. I knew that was there. Yeah, but Car Crunch is... It goes fast, but it takes a little bit and is pretty unresponsive when it gets up to those speeds. I wanted to show there that it's possible to completely intentionally miss the goal, even when it's on one of those tiny platforms. You have to be really good at the game, which is why I did that. It's why I did that as well, so I could show it's possible to drop straight down to the bottom of the level. But I wanted to make sure that people really understood that you can miss the goal. So I did it a second time. But now that I've shown that, we're going to go ahead to the next level. A lot of the crystals are in pretty easy locations in this level, if not all of them, I think. See, they're all in these little cul-de-sacs. This is around the point of the game when it starts not really caring about putting handrails or guardrails in, rather. For some reason, I keep on forgetting that there's the ledge towards the camera. That you can fall down after getting that green gem, so I didn't go with enough velocity. But that's okay, because now that I've gotten the green gem and all of the gems up to this point, I can just jump straight up to that platform and get right back to where I was. That's one way that I could do it, but instead, did I say that I meant to go up there? I mean, I meant to go up here, where there's a rail, so I could show you more of this awesome wall rides that you can do. As the description mentioned, a new stage element that is going to feature in most of the stages from now on are checkpoints. They only activate once you, or they only are active once you get all the crystals up to that point. And I don't remember, because I don't think I ever really did it, but I think you get sent back to them if you get to the goal without enough crystals. I can't remember if the goal sends you straight back to the beginning of the level or to a checkpoint. I feel like it might have done the former, though. Cannons are fun because they let you have very, very sparse geometry and just have short bursts of platforms, all kind of disconnected from each other. With the car crunch and most of the bouncier balls, this green gem is a pretty tricky one to get. Because you need to really, really launch yourself over, and it's very easy to just bounce straight off the edge once you get it. I kind of succumb to my temptation in these levels to like slam the car crunch into walls as much as possible, which is why you can see me kind of being pretty reckless at points, because it's really fun. The layout of these first few platforms means you can actually just kind of go straight into the previous platform that you were on and bounce onto the landing pads, which is pretty neat. This is also a trend that's you're going to see a lot more of starting around these levels, where large, significant portions of the level are going to be performed with the remote on its side, or at some non-flat angle. There was a guardrail there that I overshot, but it's so hard to get back up with the car crunch that I probably would have just gone straight over the edge anyway. There's really no shortcut, no simple shortcut on this level. You can kind of quickly get through these by just turning the remote fast enough, but other than that, there's no quick jump you can do. All of the ledges are really small down here, and there aren't any guardrails up here. None that I wouldn't just bounce over anyway. What kind of cruel god would just do this all day, and not just hold it in one place? About what you expect happens if you get hit by these burning solar rays. Toyland. Oh man, finally Toyland! Yes, 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 yes! And you know the best toy to take to Toyland is the planet Saturn, sure. We're finally past the halfway mark. Next time, gonna have to choose our favorite toy. Is it the ladybug, the cat, the dog, the pig, the frog, the soccer ball, the watermelon? That's just gonna get everything sticky. Or the gas tank, or the UFO, or the planet Saturn, which I conveniently have in my pocket. It is spinning there. We have so many balls right now. We will get to all of them. I could tell you which is the best choice for Toyland, but I'll leave that up to you to discover. I know what the worst choice is. I really hope it doesn't get picked. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna get picked. Also, bear in mind what I said about the secret Kororinpas when you cast your vote. Until then.